don't bother me. You don't bother me. It's funny how things change, cause it don't bother me. You don't bother me. You don't bother me. It's funny how things change, cause it don't bother me. You don't bother me. You don't bother me. It's funny how things change, cause it don't bother me. You don't bother me. You don't bother me. It's funny how things change, cause it don't bother me. It don't bother me. You don't bother me. Little nigga, no talking, you ain't father me. It ain't father, see. I'm smoking collard greens, blow in the breeze. The flow gon' meet her knees. You blind to me, cause you cannot see the scheme. They lying to your face like a fucking lottery. It ain't hard to see that we fucking kings. What my crown, what my crown. I need my fucking bling. You don't bother me. You don't bother me. It's funny how things change, cause it don't bother me. You don't bother me. You don't bother me. It's funny how things change, cause it don't bother me.
To today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. Today's video I just want to talk about was Lil Tjay a blood sacrifice that went wrong. Was Lil Tjay a blood sacrifice that went wrong? First things first, just want to say, not making light of the situation, not making fun of the situation, because it's not funny. But you know, Lil Tjay, he's from New York. I'm not sure exactly what part. He might be from the Bronx or Brooklyn, one of the two, but I'm not really for sure though. I know he's from the East Coast, and I know he made some songs with Pop Smoke. He made some songs from Lil Durk and shit like that. You know, he got a few bangers by himself, so like I know who he is and shit like that. But he do rap about, you know, that gang shit and all that, which should be expected, because you know you're a product of your environment, you know, of course. But at the same time, this is not his first encounter with motherfuckers trying to stop him or set him up. Because, you know what I mean, I think last year, a couple years ago or whatever, he kept getting stopped by the police and shit out there in New York, trying to catch him, you know, with guns and shit, because they know he in the gang shit, you know, trying to just book him and shit like that. But the shit didn't work, because, you know, he got all that money to buy him back up type shit. So I'm just thinking, like, I wonder if the hip-hop police got up with him in New Jersey. You feel me? Because New Jersey is cracking out there too. And I've been in New York a few times, you know what I'm saying? It's cracking out there. Shout out New York, you feel me? But I ain't never been to Jersey, but you know, I always do my research. You always supposed to do your research on any place you go to before you even go there, you know what I mean? Even if you're born in a certain place, you're supposed to still do your damn research on it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just wonder, like, is this a blood sacrifice that went wrong? Is he being targeted by the hip-hop police? Now, a lot of people might say, that's some fucking conspiracy nut shit. I'm sick of this conspiracy shit and all that shit. But it's like, come on. Rappers have been the target, bro. Really, to be honest with you, really since Biggie and Tupac. That's really when the shit started, to really be honest with you. Like, that's really when it started. But then again, I can even go back further than that. With people like Scott LaRock and shit like that back in the 70s, 80s and shit. Because you know, if you do your research, you know, hip-hop, higher, infinite power, killing our people, that's what hip-hop stands for, was created in the Bronx, New York. You feel me? And yeah, that's what it originated from. You feel me? They just spread throughout everywhere. You know what I mean? And hip-hop was the gateway to link so-called blacks and so-called whites together to stop the racial tension. Because really, like I said, the one drop rule, where over 7.8 million Europeans have at least a drop of so-called Negro DNA in their blood. So we already connected through that. But you know, you got the so-called ooze and whatnot that come up with all this propaganda and shit like that to get motherfuckers to fight against each other. So motherfuckers won't come together and be like, oh shit, woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? Keep that racial tension, keep divide and conquer. So motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers won't really see that it's no difference. You know what I mean? Your skin color don't mean shit, because one, you don't have no control over your skin color. You don't have no control over what gender you are. You're just born in this world, and whatever you are, that's what you are. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. You know what I'm saying? I am what I am, and what I'm not, I'll never be. You dig what I'm trying to tell you? So it's like, So it's like all type of shit going on, but hip hop was the gateway, the bridge to connect so-called blacks and so-called whites from the racial tension. So they had to weaponize hip hop. And you know how it is. You got motherfuckers that actually grinding, coming from the hood and shit like that, that actually got a following. But then, you know, the CIA and the FBI, they gonna throw in agents to infiltrate like they always do. They infiltrated the Black Panther Party. They've been infiltrating all our shit, you know what I'm saying? Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, man, we can keep going on and on. But rappers been the target for so long, and it's like, because they weaponizing it, because they know that hip hop, well, which is the subgenre is rap now, you know what I'm saying? It's the gateway to link people together and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I'm just wondering, like, was he just another target by the hip hop police? Because believe it or not, whatever you say, and hip hop police is real, bro. You see, you figure dig, you know. Hip hop police is most definitely real. But you know, like I said, I ain't doing this to make light of the situation, nothing like that. I'm just putting something on your mind for you to think. Because yes, there's been a whole bunch of rappers dying and shit like that more recently. But if you go back and really think about it, rappers been like targets and shit. But really look at it now, it's like they're trying to knock off as many rappers as they can type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but, you know, I hope Lil Tjay make it out this situation. You know, man, get well, make some decent music, you feel me? I don't know him personally. I don't have nothing against him, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, just something for y'all to think about, man. Hopefully you make it out that situation, man. Real shit fucked up. I told you, be in wicked times, man. Wait the damn